Ja, wir können natürlich unmöglich auf der NAMM-Show sein, ohne auch nach Fano zu schauen. Und hinter mir steht schon Jimmy Lovingood mit Robert und Simon und wir heimsen schon die geilsten Gitarren ein. Das ist der Hammer. Und ich bin ganz froh, dass ich heute mal Dennis getroffen habe, weil er ist derjenige, der hinter Fano steht. Dennis Fano. Hey, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well.
Hey, it's a pleasure. I mean, never seen you before, so that's the first time.
That's great. Glad you're here.
So you're the person behind Fano.
That's right. Yes, I am the originator of the Fano guitar brand.
Okay. I mean, Fano is doing very good in Germany, and I really like the tone of your guitars.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So what's the idea behind Fano?
The idea behind the Alt De Facto brand is to, or the Alt De Facto series, was to bring in elements of guitars that we're all familiar with.
Yeah.
Take the best part of those guitars, put them together in new instruments. So there's something very familiar about them, but something brand new at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's something that you can really get excited about because it looks familiar when you first see it, and then you say, wait, but that's different from what I'm used to seeing. That's kind of cool. So that's sort of the reaction that we get a lot.
So it's a kind of mixture between different themes of a guitar.
That's right, yeah.
Like having a guitar that might have been built in for years.
That's right, in an alternate reality where the big names from the 50s, the Gibson, Fender, Rickenbacker companies, Gretsch, Harmony, were all under one roof and sort of putting their ideas together in a single instrument or a single series of instruments rather than being individual companies.
Okay. Also ich habe ihn gefragt, was so die Idee ist hinter Fano, und er sagt natürlich, das ist klar, die ganzen wichtigen Marken wie Rickenbacker und Gretsch und Gibson und Fender sind natürlich nicht auslöschbar, ne? Das ist klar, man hat die Sachen immer im Hinterkopf und man vergleicht natürlich immer die Gitarren, die man so sieht mit diesen großen Marken. Und was er macht, er nimmt verschiedene Elemente von Fender und von Gretsch und von Rickenbacker und macht einfach eine Kombination. Ja, das ist eine super geile Geschichte. So it's just a cool thing to mix it up to get a new combination of these speckings of the huge brands, right?
That's right, yeah. I mean, the reason that I got into it in the first place was to, I started out repairing guitars, working on a lot of those old guitars, the vintage guitars from the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. And I found that there were certain elements, certain things that I liked about them, but didn't necessarily like the entire instrument. So I wanted to take all of my favorite elements, put them together, and create the instruments that kind of got the juices flowing in me. So.
Okay. So, I mean, relicking and aging is a big theme, is it?
It is. Part of the idea of having this sort of alternate reality is that, the relicking plays into that theme of trying to make them appear as though they are instruments that are 50, 60 years old.
Yeah.
We don't go overboard with it. We want them to look like instruments that have been played and cared for, not beat up.
That might have been existed in these years.
That's right. If they had existed in an alternate reality, they wouldn't all be clean. But we do also offer them in a clean finish for those who aren't into the relicking.
Also Relicking und Aging ist natürlich für mich ein riesen super geiles Thema, weil ich stehe total darauf, wenn die Gitarre kaputt ist. Und er sagt halt, natürlich ist es so, dass wenn die Gitarren aus diesen Jahren kommen oder hätten kommen können, dass sie natürlich auch dann geaged sind. So, let's have a look on your models, all right?
Sure.
Yeah. So what is this here?
This is the GF6, and it's sort of loosely based on the Starcaster guitar from the 70s that Fender did. I kind of refined the design and brought in some Gibson elements to this. We do that stock with P90s and a Tune-O-Matic and stop tail bridge.
Yeah.
We use the Tone Pros Tune-O-Matic and stop tail for all of our guitars that get that bridge. We've got a master volume, master tone.
And of course a bolt-on neck, yeah,
That's right. We do it as a bolt-on. We also do it as a set neck. All of our models are available with either a bolt-on or set neck orientation. We have a proprietary neck joint, and we use that proprietary plate with our logo cut out in that. And this one's got a 25.5-inch scale, so it's got more of that Fender feel to it. We offer it in a whole variety of different body woods. This is all mahogany, but we can do it mahogany with a maple top or a spruce top. We do them in all ash, alder. So there's a lot of different ways that you can take it and tailor the sound to your own individual taste. We can do it with humbuckers or different pickups. So.
Okay, so that means you can choose between many options.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a long list.
So it's a true custom shop you do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So it's all for players. Like, just do me this and that together. I like that you do that.
We can do it. Yep.
Yeah, cool. What I like on your guitars is they're very, very resonant.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I like it when the tone is thick and belly.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's
And you can feel the strings resonating through the neck when you strum that chord. You can feel it in the neck, feel it vibrating through the body of the guitar.
yeah, they're not that heavy.
Yeah, we try to keep them on the lighter side.
Yeah.
You know, these are all the things that we take into account when we're selecting materials.
Yeah.
We're trying to choose the best tone woods for not only for appearance but for weight, for tonality. So we're coupling really well-selected materials, putting them together in a very a nice way. Nice tight neck joints, no sloppy bolt-on necks. Just trying to keep it clean and solid.
Das ist halt eine geile Sache, die ich auch mag, ne? Wenn die Gitarren einfach gut klingen. Das ist mir sofort schon aufgefallen, früher schon vor ein paar Jahren. Sounds funny, the German stuff, is it?
No, not funny. I just don't understand it at all.
Und ist mir immer aufgefallen, dass die Gitarren einfach obergeil klingen. Ja? Und immer wenn ich die Gitarren hier in die Hand nehme, sind sie auch einfach sehr leicht. Und wenn man sie spielt, resonieren sie auch gut. Ja? Und ich habe gesagt, ich mag es, wenn die Gitarren resonant sind und einfach einen sehr, sehr glockigen Ton haben. Ja? Und mir ist eine Gitarre aufgefallen. I mean, this one looks heavy, but it's so lightweight.
Yes.
It's insane.
We're using a variety of mahogany, which is fairly lightweight, not like your traditional, very heavy, dense mahogany. So it keeps the body very light, keeps the overall guitar very light. We've got a mahogany set neck on here, mahogany back, and a flame maple top.
Yeah. So it's a mixed up theme again. So,
yeah, we're sort of taking a Fender Telecaster, similar shape to that, putting some Les Paul, traditional Les Paul elements into this. You'll notice that there's another version of this guitar that has P90s. So we're doing it two ways, with either humbuckers or P90s.
Okay, so here's the other one, yeah.
Yep. So we have the Fralin P90s or the Lawler Imperial humbuckers. You got straightforward volume and tone for each pickup. Again, the three-way selector just keeps it real simple.
Cool. That's a cool masterpiece. What's behind that here?
There's a lot in this. We have a thin line version of our RB6 model. The Cadillac Green guitar is the same style body. This is slightly larger and it's been hollowed out. So the construction is similar to a Telecaster thin line.
Okay.
Solid block running down the center.
So the sustain block here?
That's right.
Yeah.
Sustain block running down the entire middle of the guitar. Two large cavities. We've got Lawler gold foil pickups here, which sound absolutely incredible.
Never seen them before.
They have to be heard to be believed.
Gold
They're
foil?
gold foil. They've got the just like the old.
What do they sound like? Like an old Gretsch pickups? Very thin or thicker?
They're a very thick single coil pickup.
Okay.
Not quite P90, but they sound, like I said, you have to hear them to really fully experience it. Me telling you about it really doesn't do them any justice. We've got a Mastery bridge and the Mastery floating tremolo. This is brand new from them. They sent out 5 prototypes to a handful of builders, and I was lucky enough to be one of them. So we have one of their prototype tremolos here. It's built extremely solid, no play in the arm with the old style trem that people have a lot of issues with. So they've redesigned.
So it works a little bit like a Fender trem on the Jaguar.
That's right. It's an upgraded version, a redesigned version of that. And then we've got master volume. We've got a tone control, and then we've got a bass cut here. So there's a two-tone passive tone circuit on this. With the hollow body, you're going to get more mid-range, more lows. So this gives you the ability to just thin that sound out a little bit. You throw on your overdrive, and this thing cuts through the mix. It's pretty cool. We've got 24 3/4 scale block inlays.
The checkerboard binding here.
The checkerboard binding is something new that we're doing. I'm using that on these limited edition guitars. We'll see if we eventually work it into the production instruments, but so far the reaction's been really positive. People are really digging that. And the finish on this is sort of a tribute to the old Harmony Rockets, that red burst finish that they did on those. And all together, you've got influences here from Rickenbacker, Harmony, Gibson, Fender. This is one of those mutts that just has a little bit of, little bit of everything, and comes together. The initial reaction to this particular instrument has been extremely positive.
Ist natürlich ein super geiles Beispiel, was wir jetzt hier haben. Ne? Im Prinzip auch eine völlige Mischung aus einer Telecaster oder aus einer Thinline Telecaster. Natürlich dann ein bisschen Rickenbacker ist am Start. Dann haben wir hier praktisch ein Jaguar Tremolo von der Fender. Ja, also diese ganzen Geschichten mischt er halt so, wie er einfach Bock hat und wie er die Sachen einfach für sich selbst am besten super findet. I mean, I like your style because it's unique.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thank you.
It's really, and I mean, it's not only unique and not good sounding. It's good sounding and unique.
Right.
That's the best. I mean, that's the
a
best
good
part on it.
combination. That's the best compliment I could say,
Absolutely. I
so
mean,
thank you.
the first guitar I heard from you, like 3 years ago, I thought, hey, this guitar is sounding extremely good because of that. I mean, because of the treble response and the thick, juicy sustain.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that stayed in my mind for years, and I mean, it's again and again the same. Yeah.
Was that one of the early RB6s?
One of the early, it was like a Jaguar.
Oh, the Jaguar, the JM6. Okay.
With the ash.
Right.
The ash body.
Right.
And it was so resonant and so insane. I mean,
That's
I
great.
loved it. Yeah.
And that had the P90s in it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's those are one of my favorite pickups as well, the Fralin P90s.
Krasse Geschichte. Okay, thank you for having us here.
Thank you.
So, I mean, Fano is a big thing in Germany with you, and you're helping. We are helping. It's good. It's a good family.
Thanks so much for your help.
So, have you been to Germany?
I have been to Germany, but not for many years.
Yeah.
Yes, I need to get back soon.
Yeah. What do you like in Germany?
It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I spent about a week, 10 days there, back when I want to say around '96. So it was a long time ago, going back about 18 years.
So, what is the biggest difference between the people in Germany and the people in the U.S.? What do you think?
I don't, I can't really comment on that because I haven't spent that much time there.
All right. But I like the beer.
Yeah.
The German beer is cool.
What's not to like? Yeah.
Okay. So say hello to the people in Germany.
Hello, Germany.
Bye bye.
Take care.